Hello and welcome to Nell Model Railway. I'm John and this the Canal build part 3. Here's Fred again, watching the second pour cure. So while the second pour was curing, what else could I do with my time? My wife did have a list, but I was able to get away from that, so I decided to add some moorings, some signs, plus a toilet block. The moorings were constructed quite easily using panel pins that I found in the shed, which had rusted slightly, but I'm considering painting those up black, as you would see by the canal. But the shape of the head at the top makes them look like proper mooring bollards. So I'm happy with those and I've inserted those into the scene. I then decided to go on to signs. Now I went on to the internet, the UK Canal website, and found some appropriate signs. And the large one on the right I saw when I was on holiday in the Cotswolds and took a photograph of the canal sign there, giving all the danger warnings. Once I'd screen grabbed them, I then just printed them out onto standard paper and stuck them onto grey card, 0.25mm card, and also 0.25mm florist wire. I then painted the rear of the signs and the posts with a mid-grey paint, which resembles the coatings that you see on signage in the UK. And here are the completed signs in place on the layout. You'll see an inserted photograph of a traffic light, which I was going to attach to the bridge, I should say tunnel portal, but I don't think it's of good enough quality, so I'm rethinking that idea. I then decided, what else do boaters need on a canal? A toilet block. And scanning the internet again, found this nice little toilet block that had, to my way of thinking, a nautical appeal with the round windows. Sounds like play school. So I went about drawing my own on paper with pencil, then obviously converted that onto my Lightburn software, and unfortunately didn't video it being cut out, but here it is, the cutouts. 2mm card for the walls, and the base was 1mm MDF, I should say, not card. The doors and the eaves boarding, the weatherboards, all 0.25mm black card that I found I'd saved from packaging. And again, my fantastic videoing, I forgot to video constructing the toilet block. So just like Blue Peter, for those of you who've seen Blue Peter on the BBC, here is the toilet block built using the 2mm MDF, the internal wall being 1mm MDF, and you notice I've used tabs to ensure the structure remains rigid. And here we see the toilet block wrapped in scale scenes aged red brick paper. And now the door openings and window openings being cut out. Here we see the doors attached, the 0.25 black card. The handles are the 0.25 florist wire and standard acetate sheet for the glazing. The finished product, which I sprayed with matte varnish once the glazing was in to ensure that the glazing was frosted. No one wants to see inside a public toilet. The final effect of the toilet block and signs in place. I should mention that the roof of the toilet block was 1mm MDF and it's covered in scale scenes slate paper with a ridge tile that I got from one of the kits I've downloaded from them. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the effect I'm creating. So what's coming up in the canal part 4? Who knows? Possibly canal boats and more water boring. Thanks ever so much for watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe if you found things interesting, and obviously hit the bell icon so you get the notifications for when the next video comes out. As I said, more nautical themes.